to the airwaves in early June. It was 5.3 million. But guess what? Despite a week's worth of stories about her controversial interview with Alex Jones, the Q&A ended up being watched by 3.5 million and was soundly beat by CBS rival 60 Minutes, which drew 5.3 million. So there you go. NBC hour-long Sunday night with Megyn Kelly program criticized ahead of time because Jones had in the past called the 2012 shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newton, Connecticut, a hoax. And then members of the community, where 20 children and 6 educators were killed, were among those who spoke out against NBC airing the interview, and the local NBC affiliate refused to even carry the program. And good for them that they didn't. And those that did not watch the broadcast, you're a patriot. I didn't watch it. I just got some excerpts from the network that we ran ahead of time and then a little after, but we did not watch it. Didn't care to do it because I thought it was disrespectful to the families, grieving them. There's, when you exploit tragedy for gain, and that's what the network was doing. Alex Jones knew that he was going to get some publicity from this. To me, there's a really dodgy way of going about doing it. And when it comes to somebody else's demise, I think it's absolutely sad what it's done in that vein. Now, everybody certainly likes to have a position. They want to be heard, and I can understand wanting ratings, from a perspective if it's your living, but choosing how you go about it, you got to be a little bit more classier than that. And, I've been a part of a broadcast up in Neenah, Wisconsin for Michael Funk, who was wrongfully killed. And we had raised some money to actually go up there and actually help the family and with the media up there. And we've made, we thought, a lot of progress. We're still fighting for justice for Michael Funk for the police department shooting him instead of the guy who was terrorizing the motorcycle shop, Flanagan. We actually need to get an update on what's going on up there, and we're going to do that. But I had to think through the story, but I had a friend of mine asked if I would help, and she was the former producer of this broadcast for the People, Kay Reitz, up there. And when she called, she said, "Can you help?" I mean, how can you not help a friend? So we did that. But there was really no gain. We gained an audience, though, and respect of people and made friends, and a lot of them become very good friends. I'm actually going up to a wedding and looking forward to that coming up in about 3 weeks or so. But, it's kind of interesting how, tragedy sometimes can bring people together in a positive way, in a community in a positive way. But, you have to think through some of these things. And I don't think that the media really did, and think especially about the hearts of folks when you're trying to politicize something. And certainly NBC is all about trying to slam the president and slam the voters that voted for Donald Trump, still trying to make some sense out of why in the heck people, or how in the heck, if it's not the Russians, how in the heck did Americans actually take Donald Trump over the top with the Electoral College vote to allow this to happen? But it did, and it has happened. He's there. He is our president. I mean, I would think that by now at this point, they would be over it. But apparently not. And it's pretty evident by the bombardment of daily garbage that is peddled on the airwaves with insults, with plays, with Hollywood polluting the airwaves and putting money towards people that, quite frankly, do not share the values of a lot of people in this country that make the country work every day, that, thank you very much, pay their taxes, they go to work, they do the right thing, they've raised their families, they've done it well, they have fought for this country tooth and nail, and to see their country, quite frankly, eroding, corroding, there's people that just, I really question their values, their motives. It is just the most bizarre thing. And you don't even have to be a religious person to be able to see these things, but there has been this degrade. It's amazing. I'll give you an example. There's a lot of filthy places here in this country, where strip clubs exist and cities allow it to happen. It's kind of like an eyesore. I'll never forget when my 4-year-old, when she was 4, she's now 14, pointed out a strip club. Hey, look, Daddy, this is where they dance. And they've become landmarks, in our country. And they're just accepted, just blends in with the tapestry. But in Tampa, Florida, we're like the sex capital of the world. And by the way, one of the leading traffickers of children. Not a great reputation. No, I'm not even kidding. Oh, yeah. Porn and kid trafficking. Tampa, Florida. Beautiful place to live. We love Tampa Bay. Now, we're known for a lot of other things. But when it comes to strip clubs, man, they're just in abundance. And they've become prevalent in a lot of other places in the country. But it's because, folks, they generate revenue. Taxes. They could be taxed. And they generate income for the city. And the city just allows them to set up shop and do this, and they look the other way. It's very cute. And there's other things that go along with that, as you can probably imagine. But you look at other countries where, if you put trash on the ground, they throw you in jail. People throw stuff out and not even think a word of it. Dump stuff out right in your parking lot, right next to your car, so you could walk into their latte from Starbucks. They don't want it in their cars. They put it in your parking lot. They put it in your driveway. They're in a fast food restaurant. They're in a parking lot. Bada bing, bada boom. They just throw out there. There's no dumpster. They just throw it all out. They don't care. And there could be a dumpster there. It's just the negligence, the disrespect, the degenerate personality that exists in our country. It's just bizarre. But I was looking at these pictures, nevertheless, and the reason I just digress is that I was seeing pictures of Japan and other countries, and their cities look so beautiful. And what was it devoid of? Trash. Garbage. There's so many countries that you will never find these things on the city streets. It's clean. It's, have you ever been to Disney World? You go to Disney World, and, all the staff, they call them their cast members, they bend down, they pick the stuff up. You will never see. It's clean. It's spick and span. It's terrific. Just imagine if everybody had that mentality over here. It would just be such a nicer place to live. But a lot of people just have given up. They just don't care. And when Dems say, Donald Trump's going to make America great, well, we need to be called to greatness. It's how quick people forget what great price has been paid for this nation, what sacrifice has been made, and you downgrade your value system, and you just allow anything to go. Just do it. Just do it. Just like Nike said, just go ahead and do it. Anything feels good, just do it. Who cares? And let the pieces fall where they may. Oh, call me a religious fuddy-duddy. Call me a Christian this or Christian that. I have values, and I love this country, and I love my God. And I'll tell you, I've been blessed, and you know what? I work hard. But I realize where those blessings have come from. And I think when you leave God out of the equation, the God factor out of the equation, I think nothing good comes from it. I mean, you leave him out. He'll bless the ungodly too. But I believe, as Franklin Graham and a lot of ministers have said in the past, when you leave him out of the equation and you do wrong when you know to do right, those blessings don't fall as they should. And I think when a nation doesn't pray, bad things happen. And I really am convinced still, don't forget it, that Franklin Graham's initiative, a prayer on every state capital before the election, made a huge difference in the trajectory of our country. There was a reason why Sodom and Gomorrah got destroyed. And the Bible basically summed it up. It's because of their disregard from God, but their lack of godliness. It's because of their sin. It just became so dark, and they became more lovers of themselves and things than lovers of God. And to me, I try to live my life with an attitude of gratitude. You ever hear that? Attitude of gratitude. It really gets you through life a lot better. Just be satisfied with what God has given you and work harder. Don't just be complacent. You got to up the bar constantly to get better. So I give that to all of you. And stop complaining. We can complain about a lot of different things. We can make the world a brighter place right where we are. And maybe that's a little motivation for you wherever you might be listening today on For the People. Listen, I subscribe to the same stuff that I tell you. I wouldn't just throw it out there just to throw it out. I mean it. Good dose of common sense your way every day right here on the station. Like I said, I'd like to hear from you, forthepeopleshow.com. And if you'd like to be a supporter for the people, you can do that right now online. We'd appreciate your support. We'll be back with more For the People right after this.
Can you survive this thing called life? We're for the people, for the people, for the people, for the people is there.
Some things in life need a little attention. Like a plant. If not watered, it begins to turn brown. But if watered properly, its leaves turn green again. Like a plant, For the People needs watering too. Your thoughtfulness provides sustainability for us to grow and reach our full potential. You see, For the People depends on you to broadcast this program to help inform and educate folks so you can make a difference right where you are. Grab your watering can and join us as we endeavor to make a difference in people's lives each and every day. To donate, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Just look for the watering can and water as much as you can. At For the People, our garden is full of opportunities, and planting something allows others to enjoy the benefits. At For the People, our mission is simple. Give you the news that matters with good old-fashioned common sense, mixed with a conservative point of view. Simply log on to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Thanks for your support. Get ready, get set for 123 Ready TV, the brand new app that everyone's talking about for your PC or Android device that allows you access to most every movie or TV show ever made. Sound incredible? Well, it is, because once you pay $19.99, that's all you pay. Just the movies and TV shows you like without the hassle. The internet streams everything already. What 123 Ready does is it finds them, then delivers them directly to you, commercial-free. There's nothing quite like it, and it's available now at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And before you buy 123 Ready TV, watch the video and see how simple it is to start watching all those movies and TV shows. If you like movies and TV shows, but don't enjoy paying for all of them, no problem. Just pay $19.99 and start enjoying countless titles and entertaining TV better than anyone. Get your 123 Ready TV for $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page.
For the People continues. I am Keith Allen, and it's getting hot out there. Well, you know, the summer months are here, and here we are today learning in Phoenix, Arizona at the airport there. The temperatures are way over 100 degrees, and planes apparently don't like them, and they don't want to take off. Because of these high temperatures, the engines are only able to go so hot. And because it's 120 degrees for today, I'm not even kidding, out in Phoenix, Arizona, the American Eagle regional flights in question, CRJ aircraft, which has top operating temperatures of 118, they're not going to be able to fly, so some flights have been canceled. These extreme temperatures are hampering the plane's ability to get off the ground. The higher temperature rise, the more speed the plane needs to take off, so runways may not be long enough to accommodate the extra need. Jets like Airbus and Boeing have bigger engines and aren't expected to be sidelined by the heat. So flight changes, American Airlines said, would be free of charge. Customers may be encouraged to contact the airline for rebooking options to get their money back. And the airline is the one so far have reported cancellations. Nobody. Is that right? Yeah, it's a little sloppy there. The airline is the only one so far to have reported cancellations. So again, at least 20 American Airlines flights out of Sky Harbor, that's the airport, Sky Harbor International Airport in Phoenix,